Let's take you back to a search for an identity we ran last night. It wasn't an ID. To many, it could be any other document for you as a Kenyan. But for the Makonde tribe at the coast, it is everything. Peter Mwangangi has the story of a people in need of identification and recognition.
Makongini village, Kwale County, an area totally inhabited by the Makonde community since the 1950s. Mazera Punda, the village headman, was among the first batch to arrive here from Mozambique as a young man.
Kenya yenyewe niliingia mwaka 55. Hapa 56 ndio nikaenda kufanya kazi Bamburi.
For 20 years since 1955, he worked for the Bamburi Cement Company, known as Talaudi then. Mazera knows well the pain of not having an ID in this country.
Kama ngikuwa mwenyeji, ngikuwa mpaka dakika hii napata pension wapi? Bamburi. Lakini sipati sababu ni mgeni. Mwenzangu ulikuwa wenyeji wa hapa wanapata pension mpaka leo.
Mazera voted in 2 elections in Kenya just before independence, but that was before the government put a caveat on foreigners' participation.
Badala ya kuingia Kenyatta, ile utawala wake takampigia kura, halapo jamhuri ndio wakakata kwamba wageni wachipigi tena kura hapa Kenya.
Their children do not have birth certificates, which are a prerequisite for registering for KCPE and KCSE examinations. No one in this village has a university education, and apart from studies, they cannot secure financial services.
Pesa kwa banki hupati na vikundi haufanyi, utafanya vikundi hauna kitambulisho, vikundi utafanya na njia gani?
Sisi mara nyingine tunalala msituni, unaona, kutaka kuliwa na wadudu, tunakimbia polisi.
Occasionally, well-wishers offer a helping hand, but getting aid, especially from the government, does not come easy.
Wewe ukienda pale, wewe nani? Kitambulisho chako sina, simama kando.
Sisi tunahangaika miaka nzima hii, uone mimi umbi hapa mimi Mozambique sijui.
Most of them earn their livelihood by carving, but the business has recently been infiltrated by locals, making the market competitive. The only alternative remaining is farming, an exercise complicated by the issue of land ownership.
Kuna shamba langu ambapo nimepanda minazi, miembe, hivi sasa na gema. Lakini ina maneno. Sababu kujulikana mimi huyu ni Makonde. Naona walifanya bidii mpaka wakauza ile shamba. Wakamuisha mtu mbali mpaka sasa iko na total day ya shamba langu.
The Makonde are found mainly in Mozambique and Tanzania. Those in Kenya have kept their culture alive, such as the traditional markings on their body, but deep down their souls are marks emanating from bracing efforts to the Kenyan government to make them citizens. They have knocked on many doors, taking with them tens of documents asking for help. But some of them have not held the same united resolve. In 2014, some members in Kenya voted during the Mozambique elections, a move denounced by the majority who consider themselves Kenyans.
Najua tulifanya kazi kubwa ya kuelimisha. Na unajua katika familia hata ukielimisha watapatikana waasi. Wao walidanganywa kwa sababu huyo mtu aliwatumia, alitengeneza stakabadhi zake za zisizo halali, lakini zina nembo ya Mozambique.
But the efforts have finally bore fruit. The government has started recording data from their families and also from the Pemba community, which is also stateless. The information collected will be scrutinized, and afterwards, the communities will be allowed to formally apply for identity cards.
This is a petition that was made by the county government of Kwale to the Executive the President. Once they identified that they are stateless people, then the names will be recommended. Once we have captured their data, they will ultimately come to the IDs.
Mimi mwana Kenya hivi sasa.
Msumbiji?
Msumbiji mimi sijui. Sasa makao haya mimi nitakwenda kufanya nini kule?
Mimi nikipata kitambulisho kwa vile na wakina mama wenzangu tunaunda kikundi na kujiendeleza kipesa.
Toleni jamani, tutoke kwa Makonde, tubaki watu wa Kenya.
Many Kenyans may take having an identity card for granted, but without it, you cannot get a job, you cannot get insurance, You cannot get a bank account, you cannot get a driving license, a passport, a title deed, and many other documents. In fact, without it, you will be arrested for loitering. These are some of the privileges that the Makonde community is asking the government to ensure that they get. Peter Mwangangi, NTV, Makongeni Village, Kwale County.